आज कैसे भी करके जल्दी सोना है, बस एक वीडियो देख लेता हूँ। अरे यार 1.5 घंटा इतनी जल्दी कैसे निकल गया। हेलो, ओए तू आज रास्ते में क्या कह रहा था? कुछ सुनाई नहीं दिया था। मैं ये कह रहा था कि सुबह टाइम से उठने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ तो रात को जल्दी सो जाऊंगा। और तू अभी तक जगा है? क्या झूठा आदमी है यार तू तो। हैं? हट साले, लगता है मूड खराब है। In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the most common mistakes that we make at night time that disturb our sleep and make us wake up tired and groggy the next day. So without any further delay, let's get started. Hello friends, welcome to FitTuber. In the evening, there are some common mistakes that disturb our sleep. One is to consume a sleep inhibitor. The thing with tea, coffee and other stimulants is that they make you alert. Quite the opposite of what you would want in the evening when it's actually time to slow down. Well, it depends on person to person, but generally a gap of 6 to 8 hours is advised. Alcohol, although has an immediate sedative effect on the body, but messes up your sleep cycles, not allowing you to go deeper into sleep. Even working out close to bedtime, as it excites the body and mind, can act as an obstacle. However, working out during the day or any other physical activity will actually help you fall asleep at night faster. On the contrary, if you sluggishly pass the whole day and more so take a long nap in the afternoon, you are asking for a sleepless night. It's best to avoid sleeping in the afternoon, but if you can't do without it, ensure that it's for not more than 20 to 30 minutes. Another very common mistake is to have a large, heavy meal close to bedtime. Big meals might temporarily make you feel drowsy but prolong the digestion, which interferes with the good night's sleep. It's like overloading someone with work and then asking him to take rest. Such mixed signals fuel the flame of acidity and heartburn. On the flip side, going to bed hungry might not be a great idea either, as you may find yourself in the kitchen in the middle of the night. Keep a gap of at least 3 hours between dinner and sleep and make sure it is light and filling. Talking about mistakes that we do post dinner, one is to directly hop on the bed without winding up. It's like suddenly pulling the brakes at a high speed. Not an ideal experience, is it? Before getting on that bed, quickly declutter and organize your room. Studies have shown that decluttering the room declutters the mind as well, promoting better sleep. You can go for a slow walk post-dinner. That too has an instant calming effect on the mind and also helps digest the food better. Although if you are in a mood to sit back and watch something on TV or on your laptop, it's best if you choose a different place rather than your bed. Try to keep your bed only for sleeping. Hooked onto screens, we often tend to procrastinate our time to sleep. Don't do this mistake. Studies point out that when we sleep at almost the same time every night, a bio clock sets in and we automatically begin to feel sleepy at that time. And if you don't want to compromise the quality of your sleep, try to sleep in between 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. Another mistake would be to drink a lot of water at this time. A few sips are okay, but chugging water is like preparing for toilet trips in the middle of the night. Just before going to sleep, if you watch or read sensational stuff, you are inviting disturbed sleep. In fact, falling asleep to TV or texting is a mistake we should avoid, come what may. The blue light from these gadgets suppresses the production of melatonin, the key hormone for inducing sleep. So say good night to your phone, TV and laptop at least 1 hour before you hit the bed. Setting a reminder to prepare for sleep is a savior. Not creating the right kind of environment for sleep is also a mistake. Studies suggest that it is easier to sleep in a cool room rather than a hot one. An effective way to reduce the temperature instantly is to take a quick bath or simply wash your face, eyes and feet. The calming effect produced is worth the effort. Prefer wearing loose cotton clothes. It is also advisable to brush your teeth or at least clean your tongue. Missing it out, you are giving a free entry to bacteria to come and erode your enamel for 7 to 8 hours that you will be sleeping. Also, not peeing just before going to bed, you are likely to be interrupted in the middle of the night. Just before sleep, the last thing that you would want is to get into argument with somebody. Remember, the mood in which you sleep is the food for your subconscious mind. That is why it's not the time to overthink about bitter experiences or plan for future. If you are worried about the next day, it's best to quickly jot down the things to do and switch to slumber. If you struggle with overthinking, you can listen to calming music, practice positive affirmations, do very slow alternate nostril breathing, or simply choose a comfortable position to sleep and keep a mild focus on your breath. While sleeping, keeping your phone next to you is a mistake you may regret later. It's like keeping iron next to a magnet. It might entice you to log on to social media when you should be in a deep slumber. So keep it away and ensure it is in airplane or silent mode. Also, if your phone would be away from you, you have no choice but to get up in the morning to turn off the alarm. And if by chance you find yourself tossing and turning in the bed, avoid the temptation to pick up your phone, whether it is to check the time or any other thing. It will do no good, rather it will instantly send stress signals to your brain, reducing the chances of a good sleep. Sleeping in a wrong posture puts undue pressure on the neck, shoulders and back. Experts recommend lying on the back or to the sides. Sleeping on the left side is the best as it prevents acid reflux and promotes digestion. Using too many pillows is another troublemaker that one should avoid. So these, in my opinion, were some of the common mistakes that if you avoid, you will begin to sleep in a jiffy, that too deeply. You will feel way more restful and energetic the next day, and your personality will emanate positivity and calmness. If this video was helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. Looking for a toxin-free hair mask? Suffering from dandruff and itchy scalp? Get your hands on Mamaearth's tea tree hair mask. With the goodness of tea tree, argan and lemon oil, this hair mask is free from all harsh chemicals. No sulfates, no parabens, no silicones, EDTAs, artificial fragrances or cosmetic colors. To use it, simply part your hair in two halves. Take a generous amount of this hair mask and apply an adequate quantity to wet hair and scalp. Leave the mask on for 10 to 15 minutes before washing it off with a toxin-free shampoo. For best results, use 2 to 3 times a week. Mamaearth's tea tree hair mask is suitable for men and women of all hair types. To buy it, click on the link down in the description box. Do not forget to apply the special discount coupon to get 21% off. So friends, that's all for this video. You can now support my work by clicking on the join button below. Please do remember to subscribe to this channel, hit that bell icon so that you never miss a video from me. Lately, I have been active on Instagram. You can participate in Q&As and more. My name is Vivek. I thank you so much for watching.